Hi, I'm Yut,
Hi, I'm Leslie.
and we're presenting Culture to You. Museums are a crucial tool of showcasing our history, but many people only see the surface of it. What if you can step into history and live every moment behind each artifact, turning a museum visit into truly something unforgettable?
Not many people go to museum nowadays because most people think that it's boring or not as interesting, which is such a shame because Cambodia has so many museums rich in culture. When people don't visit museums, they don't have knowledge about Cambodia's multifaceted culture, traditions, and our history. In fact, most tourists who come to visit Cambodia don't usually include museum as their travel plans. So as a result, people who come to visit Cambodia are less engaged, they know less about our culture and our deeper story, which make all the experience that they have less meaningful in Cambodia.
Culture to You helps enhance the museum-going experience, making museums a must-visit on every travel itinerary. So how does it work actually? Well, it all starts with creating 3D models or renders of different items, sculpture, and artifacts that are culturally significant. And there, you can go with two routes, an AR experience and a VR experience. For the AR experience, the 3D models and render will be embedded on a QR code and can be passed out as cards to different tours or embedded on info boards so tourists can scan using their phones. For the VR experience, the 3D world will be embedded into a VR experience where it comes with our vision of a VR booth, which will be implemented in different museums that tourists can use VR headsets to experience the different history, culture, and different stories behind each culturally significant items and artifacts. This helps to enhance tourist experience when coming to museum, as well as allowing them to engage better with Cambodia's culture.
Why does this project work? This project is a really good idea because it helps Cambodia's culture be more memorable and more interesting through technology. Instead of just staring at objects behind glass, tourists can get a chance to actually experience the real culture and real history behind them. Another reason is that it's very scalable. This idea just doesn't stop at museums. It can be expanded to temples, historical sites, heritage sites, and most importantly, indigenous culture location as well.
So what are the impacts of our idea? There are 4 key impacts. Firstly, and most importantly, is that we help Cambodia's culture and tradition through museum become more mainstream and create an unforgettable experience for visitors and citizens alike. Secondly, we provide job opportunity for historical experts to provide insight into accuracy for our story and VR experiences, as well as artists in Cambodia to help with 3D models and render. Thirdly, we boost the income of museums and different cultural sites through our AR and VR experiences, which then helps to boost economy within the tourism industry. And lastly, our idea is very sustainable, using little resources, making it very maintainable for long-term uses and experiences.
This project is very important because culture and history is a big part of Cambodia's identity. If people, especially young people, don't connect with it, it will slowly be forgotten. So by using technology, we can keep our culture alive, make it more interesting, more fun, and more relevant for today. That way, people don't just visit Cambodia, they will actually remember it.
So why should we be selected for this year's BMC? Firstly, we're both highly committed and see this as something that we can pursue long term. Secondly is that we're very passionate about this issue as we do see that our culture is very underrepresented and should be shown more, especially on the international stage. Me and Leslie also are pursuing both in tech degrees, therefore we have a lot of perspective on how a lot of these technologies work. And finally, we have a lot of experience representing Cambodia in different international events, such as innovation competitions, as well as a conference as well. Therefore, we're very well-rounded in an aspect where we have to represent Cambodia in an international stage. So choose us for this year's BMC, because culture to us is culture to you.